Hey, welcome. This is Natalie Sabina Dahl, and I'm here with Christian Erhard, one of our guest speakers at the next Brand by Speaking event on October 26th.
Hi, Natalie. Nice. Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. So what I would like to do is introduce you a little bit about what you're doing and how you help people. So tell us a little bit about your business. Who do you help, basically, and what kind of a coach are you?
Well, so my name is Christian, and basically I have two types of clients. One is marketing departments and leaders, and I help them collaborate better with other teams within their company. And then the other one, which is more the focus of the event, is that I help small business owners to come up with their own marketing strategy and find their ideal marketing mix.
Ah, okay, nice. So find their ideal marketing mix. So that leads to the question, what is the problem that they're having?
Yeah. So most of the clients that I start working with, they are, well, quite frankly, a bit overwhelmed by the endless opportunities that you have in marketing. And it's always like, well, there's so many things, but I don't know what's effective and what's not. Right? And there it's really about cutting through the clutter and focusing my clients to, well, what's in line with their capabilities and strengths. I think that's most important. And how does that relate to their customer needs, right? And when you put those two things together, what's my strengths and my capabilities, and how can I serve my customer best? That's usually a good path to finding the marketing mix that's right for you.
Okay, and then you also help them with the implementation of the marketing mix?
Yeah, so the first, we start out by understanding the customers, so a bit of research, then come up with a strategy of what's the right messaging. And once we have those two things, who are the customers, what do we want to tell them, then we go on into the implementation. Well, what channels, what communication channels do we want to use to transport that message?
Okay.
And depending on the client, that could be either online and LinkedIn or advertising. It could also be, well, brand by speaking, like what we're doing at your event.
Speaking on stages, you mean?
Exactly.
Okay, very interesting. So you have a variety of different tools that you then customize to your client's needs, preferences, strengths, and the market that your client is serving. In a nutshell.
Exactly. Right? Okay. And it's about, in a nutshell, yeah, it's all about understanding yourself better as well, an entrepreneur, while also understanding your customers better, and then bringing those two things together and drive conversions and sales, well, which is the goal in the end, right?
Very interesting. Yeah, I can totally see that. And marketing is like a book with 7 seals, and nobody really knows and understands it, right? that will be very, very helpful. Now, what's the typical result that you get for your clients when you're working with them on their marketing?
So I'd say the first result is a higher degree of confidence in, and focus, that they, instead of doing 100 small things in parallel, my customers start focusing on the type of activities that are in line with their own strengths, and then they can double down on that. And the nice thing, when you do something that's in line with your strengths, you're more authentic, you enjoy your marketing activities a lot more. It doesn't even seem like work anymore, right? It's just doing, driving more customers. And eventually that then turns into more leads and then more sales. So I think I see it as a journey from working with my clients to focus on what matters, and then by doing better activities and more effective activities in marketing, becoming successful in their sales.
Okay, instead of diversifying and dispersing their energy everywhere.
Exactly.
So who's your typical client?
So I'd say my typical client in that space is, well, coaches and trainers, but also consultants in the technology space. So I spent my own career the last 12 years in e-commerce. So I know a whole lot about how to drive sales online. And those clients usually benefit a lot also from my previous work experience.
Okay, wow, sounds good. And what's your favorite thing about the coaching with your clients?
I say my favorite thing or reward is just to see how the impact that we're having together, like to see how the mist goes away, how there's more clarity, more focus, and then also more confidence. Yeah, and then also to get the positive feedback from my clients when their marketing activities are working and they're actually driving sales.
Okay. And how does it look? So do you work with the people one-on-one or in groups, or what is your typical model?
Yeah, so my typical model is to work one-on-one with a marketing leader. If they have a marketing team, like we start with the leadership and then extend through workshops to the whole team. Then it's a program usually between 1 and 3 months, depending on the amount of time and dedication that my customers have at their disposal, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not intended as a one-off small workshop and then it's done. I prefer to work with my clients over a longer period of time to make sure that they get everything they need to succeed.
Okay. Now, the interesting fact, you said that you worked in digital marketing, so I'm sure that this will be very beneficial to your clients. Now, what made you move into the coaching sector, away from just, quote unquote, doing digital marketing?
Well, I just realized that the moments in life or at work where I was most happy were the moments where I could work with my team and teach them something. It's just personally more rewarding than changing a number on an Excel sheet. And I just wanted to create more of those aha moments. And yeah, it adds to my personal quality of life.
Oh, okay, very interesting. So teacher by heart. Now,
yes,
you're going to speak at our next event on October 26th in Zurich at the Brand by Speaking, where we'll talk about emotional branding. We'll talk about how to get people engaged with your content and with your company and with your brand, and also how to speak powerfully from stage, how to be inspirational, how to be not just a talking head, but someone who can truly move the audience. Now, what's your topic of the speech at the next Brand by Speaking event?
So the topic will be about finding the marketing mix that's right for you, well, as a trainer or as a coach, or in a small company. Mm-hmm. And the point that I want to get across is, like, what are the 3 steps that you can go through to have a first shot at defining your marketing mix. And it's, about who do I want to talk to? How do I better understand my customers? What is the message that I want to deliver? And what are the channels that are suitable for my clients, but also suitable for me, to my strengths? What are the channels that I want to use to transport that message? And in about 15 minutes, whoever attends will get a very structured approach how to answer that question and to move on from there.
Okay, thank you. So kind of kickstarting their marketing.
Exactly.
And their marketing mix.
So I'd say everyone who listens to my speech will have a lot more clarity around how to approach the question of finding the right marketing mix after that session.
Okay, that's very helpful. Without getting lost in the marketing jungle.
No. We're leading out of the marketing jungle.
Very good. Now, where can people find you if they want to learn more, or hear more, or see more, read more from you? Where can they find you?
So right now on LinkedIn, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm always looking for new contacts and just to exchange with new people, get new input. Mm-hmm. And the second one is on our website, wuwei.com. I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere in the comments or in the description.
Yes. We'll put a link of the Brand by Speaking here. We'll put your name there so they can find you on LinkedIn and on your website. We'll do that. All right. Yep. Any final tips or advice in terms of marketing that you want to give your audience or our audience here?
So I might be repeating myself, but I think the most important part is to stick to your strengths so you can be authentic at what you do and understand your customers try hard. Right? Those are the two things that need to come together to do successful marketing.
Very good. Thank you very much. Christian Erhard, marketing coach, and Lisa B. Nadal about the next Brand by Speaking event where you'll be guest speaker. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
Sure, I can learn a lot as well. Okay,
Thank you,
bye-bye.
Natalie.
Thank you.
Bye.